Hello to my Taurus. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Taurus. All right, let's get right into it. Let us get into it. You all rule second house. Second house is around possessions, money, and finance. This is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying the weekend. Hopefully, wherever you are, the weather is beautiful. This is a timeless reading, So you're going to see it whenever you're supposed to see it. Let's see what's retrograde right now. Two planets are retrograde. So Pluto is retrograde. That's a judgment card. It's retrograde in Aquarius. And then Neptune is retrograde in Aries. It actually just went retrograde on July 4th. So this reading is for July 6th through the 13th of July. So second house is around possessions, money, and finance. The second house is the house of personal income, financial resources, reflecting on our sense of material security. So if what we seek to possess can be shown here, our movable property, notions of value, cost, and worth belong to this house. All right, let's get into it. Let's set an intention. Every word I speak is with love and truth and good intention. Okay? All right, let's go. All right, let's see. So the moon is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet, and it's a planet of good luck and good fortune. And let's see what's going on. It's not retrograde right now, by the way. All right. Let's see. Let's get into it. So something happened really, really fast. Here we have something happen really, really fast. Something ended as quickly as it happened quickly. Something happened fast, but it ended fast. I read the card. If you're new to my channel, I read the cards upright and in reverse, light and dark side. So something took off real fast and then it ended real fast. And somebody is not coming back. Not coming back, somebody's not going back to something. And tarot is genderless, right? Yeah. So here's the Eight of Pentacles here. Right. Somebody does not want to be connected. Somebody does not want their money or their material possessions to be connected at all. Because we're looking at Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, and that's very clear. Yeah, somebody walked away. Somebody did not want to be, yeah. Yeah, somebody's saying they don't want to be connected because this here we have 8 here. We have 888. Somebody is crystal clear. 888. Somebody is very clear. Yeah. And so as a result of that somebody's crystal clear that they don't want to be, somebody tried to make someone look like a fool, right? So I'm talking to your second house. So second house, right? I'm talking to you wherever, talking to your second house. So second house, so for instance, if your second house is, so please pull your birth chart. Okay, wherever your birth chart. So if your second house is in Aries, then planets in Aries here will take action to establish and maintain security. Aries, excuse me, on the cusp gives us an independent and self-motivated approach. If your sign is a Pisces in your second house, then you can take an unworthy approach to finances, never quite knowing how much is in the bank. Generosity can sometimes spill over into sacrificing your own what you own. If your second house is in Taurus, Taurus sits happily here, being associated with slow accumulation and delights of the tangible. You might feel in rhythm with the natural world. So, if your second house sits in, your zodiac sign is Taurus, and the second house, Taurus actually rules second house. So you'd be right at home, right? If your sun sign is Taurus and your second house is Taurus, right? You'd be right at home, right? If your second house sign is Aquarius, then you believe in the share and share alike, economic equity, and making sure everyone gets a slice of the cake. You make value, gifts, and intellect above possessions. So y'all get the point. Pull your birth chart, find out what your second house is. Don't just go by your sun sign, right? Pull your birth chart, right? Is the Eight of Swords here. Someone very clearly wanted to swap destinies with someone else. There's a fire sign. Two fire energies clearly wanted to swap destinies with someone else. And they said it. They said it. They communicated with that. Let's swap destinies. Let's somehow connect our money with someone else's. They said it. Like, let's tie our money in with someone else's. So we got all these eights here in every element, in every way. Somebody says, let's put all of this together. Let's put all of this together. There's somehow a Sagittarius involved in something. Somehow a Sagittarius. So there's an educator involved in all of this. So somebody was educating someone as to how to do all of this, how somebody can tie all of this in, right? Is the Ace of Swords here. Who played some role in this nightmare. So there's an educator, something having to do with the ninth house, who played some kind of role in this, and some kind of court is the who backed all of this up. So this is seventh house. Who seventh house is an open enemy. Seventh house is an open enemy. And they were in some kind of relationship. So relationship or some kind of a partnership. The seventh house traditionally denotes marriage or in partnership, but also the idea of open enemies, quarrels, and disputes. It's a house of contractual partnerships, but also of litigation. So a deeper look reveals interesting links between these. So somebody could have been projecting something. Somebody could have been saying that they were an enemy of this energy, or projecting something, some kind of hatred or confusion onto something. Somebody's not thinking, somebody's not coming back, or they must have flown somewhere, gone somewhere, traveled somewhere, they weren't coming back. But somebody may have said, okay, well, you know what, they're not coming back anyway. So hey, let's do it. Multiple streams of income, let's do it. Here we have High Priestess energy here. Except there's a polarity to the Justice card, which is Aries. Somebody's a prayer warrior in all of this. Looking at the cards here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody realized they were baited into something. Might realize they were preyed upon. Instead of being prayed for, they were preyed upon. A lot of people were talking about something. Something was done behind someone's back while they were in prayer and meditation mode. And somebody was determined to enlighten people of this. Using music, like to bring out a dark side to someone. So a lot of energy was put into something. A lot of energy was put into something. A lot of energy was put into something. A lot of lies, a lot of energy, a lot of stuff that was put into something. So a lot of things were created so that people could have their wishes fulfilled. They wanted somebody just to walk away from something. Somebody was tossing something into a burning bowl. And somebody demonized it. Y'all know how I talk about burning bowls on my channel, and I talk about like, well, you hear a lot of readers talk about burning bowls, or just like, people into spirituality talk about burning bowls, like just tossing things about, like negative energy. You do different rituals, releasing negative energy into the universe. You're getting all that energy out. If you have any negative thoughts, toss it into a burning bowl, releasing it. That's one. Cord cutting ceremonies, all of that, so you can continue thriving. Continue thriving. And that's what a lot of people have in common. But people were just steadily doing stuff behind people's backs and talking about it behind someone in their child's back, and just steadily talking about it while continuing to put familiar spirits around them. People who were familiar, maybe not, like I said, familiar spirits. Familiar with where they were going, if they were traveling, if they were traveling locally, they would be following them there, created some kind of lie around. I mean, a lot going on. A lot of stuff is over now. But anyway, somebody's going to be pouring into themselves more and not listening to dark magician energy. I'm looking at your cards here, that your ancestors have been around you, talking to you the entire time, trying to talk you to focus on your healing of past heartbreak and deep disappointment. Somebody has been trying to tell you to move on, move on from past disappointment. So somebody has been an open book, and it's been giving somebody a lot of ideas. But Source has been saying it's time to close out a cycle. It's time to close out a cycle. Close it out. Close out the cycle. But something took off like wildfire because somebody thought somebody was not coming back. So, and this is what you have in common with somebody. So somebody don't think you coming back, whether they don't think you coming back from the store, they don't think you coming back, whatever. And something took off like wildfire. Anyway. Movement. Something has ended. A fiery climax approaches. Someone has a moon in Aries. Dream journal. Somebody's going to start documenting their dreams. Here's the King of Coins here. Somebody is a loner for a reason. That's the King of Coins there. It's not always just about just being rich in terms of paper and coins. I mean, you could be, but somebody is a loner for a reason. Right? Like really keeps to themselves. And that's a reason why a reason why a lot of people go into hermit mode. They just stay to themselves for a reason. All right, that is what I have for you. You're staying focused on not being confused about something that was done behind two people's backs. In court. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I have for you. All right. Bye.